You've heard the saying, the grass is always greener on the other side. And the same applies when choosing a realtor. The other day I asked ChatGPT a simple question. What should I do before selling my home? It gave some fantastic advice, professional photography, staging, pricing strategy. I agreed with almost everything, but it didn't mention anything about hiring a realtor. So then I asked the follow-up question, what about hiring a realtor? And here's where it got interesting. It gave some good advice and some generic advice. For example, it recommended hiring a local neighborhood expert. That's perfect. I couldn't agree more. But then came the generic advice. It recommended interviewing multiple realtors. Now here's the part that really concerned me. Because what I've noticed, especially over the last year or two, people have come to treat ChatGPT like their own personal assistant. So much so that they don't even question the responses half the time. You have to remember, ChatGPT is just an app that gives general advice. It doesn't know if the realtor sitting across the kitchen table is a newer agent who's only sold 2 homes, or a local neighborhood expert with nearly 20 years experience, hundreds of homes sold, and who's been voted best realtor in Sacramento by the Sacramento Bee 3 years in a row. It doesn't know whether they're a true local neighborhood expert or whether they're repeating the same generic advice you can find anywhere online. Remember that ChatGPT is only as good as the questions you ask it. You are the one that controls the narrative. So here's my point. If you've interviewed an agent and that agent checks all the boxes, they're an experienced local neighborhood expert, they have a proven track record, they have a winning marketing formula, they can absolutely bring you the best representation and get your home sold for top dollar in the least amount of time possible. If they check 10 out of 10 boxes, why continue searching? Why waste your time trying to find better than the best? Searching in vain for that magical agent who's somehow going to check 11 of the 10 boxes. Because the reality is, it's not going to happen. You already know you're going to sell your home, which means the clock is already ticking. So as soon as you found that realtor that checks all the boxes, sign that listing agreement. Get it locked in. Because until you sign that listing agreement, your realtor can't begin many of the important, time-sensitive tasks that help produce the best possible result. Things like developing your timeline, preparing your MLS listing, scheduling the professional photographer, coordinating your market launch, ordering the preliminary title report, planning your open houses, and dozens of other behind-the-scenes tasks that all contribute to getting your home sold successfully. I'm Dennis Elliott, North Natomas real estate specialist, and honored to be voted best realtor in Sacramento by the Sacramento Bee 3 years in a row. If you're thinking about selling your home in North Natomas or anywhere in the greater Sacramento area, call or text me today. I'd be happy to schedule an appointment, walk through your home with you, provide honest, grounded, experience-based advice, and help you achieve the most successful sale possible while getting your home sold for top dollar in the least amount of time possible.